I did want to ask, when you guys come over to America, how is it? You get the love?
Yeah.
No,
Not like here. Not like here.
There's nowhere.
Okay, so why is that?
We get love though.
We've noticed a disparity between the UK and the United States.
Crazy.
Why though?
Humor. It's UK humor.
Humor.
Like we don't gel with American audiences.
No, they don't get it.
No, there's people over there. There's a lot of people over there that get it though.
Yeah,
They
for
think
sure.
we're not the same. There is, but they think we're mean. Like if I call him a dickhead, they're all kind of like, that was a bit mean.
Ricky Gervais is one of my favorite comedians, and he's from here.
Yeah.
He created The Office.
Yeah.
So maybe it's you, maybe it's you guys.
He's actually right there.
It could be.
He's right there.
He is right there.
He's literally
Yeah,
right
he's
there.
staring right at me. What
That's
happened?
so funny. But honestly, it is crazy because when we get out here, bro, it's wild. I mean, it's the same as New York City. I walk down the street and it's every fuck. I guess it's.
I think it's
our style is closer to British style or something like that from like a huge. I don't fucking know.
I think America's just fucking huge
This is
as
what I was
well, right?
massive.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking huge. And like, if you had to put what we've done in America, it's still tiny compared to like the size of America, right? There's so many of you.
So do you think that's why UK fans ride so hard? Is it like a representation on a bigger scale than
Even today, right? So I cycled here. In 30-minute cycle, I think about 12 times I go, oh my God, is it? I think people like
you're going quick. You're going quick. That's like an
yes, but
instant look.
people like the fact that, hey, I'm going to London today. I might see the Sidemen. You know what I mean? Like they're these people and they're out and about. You might see them. America, you don't get that. Like you don't.
only LA.
Unless you're in
Only
LA. Yeah,
LA is the only
It's
place.
such a small like.
well,
that
and
makes
we're
sense.
cooped up in the hills.
I fucking
like,
hate
you're not
LA. I can't cap. I don't like it.
What part of it don't
It's like playing The Sims and everyone's got a follow account above their head and no one treats you like a person, bro. You're like a fucking blow-up doll that can just do something for someone, right? That you're looking for utility in a human, bro. Like, can we not just be friends?
Yeah.
Like, you want to just fucking kick it, like, do whatever?
New York,
Yeah.
status and family.
Yeah.
Miami, money only. LA, clout.
Yeah.
Why do you think I live there? Because I don't have a good family or any money.
See,
I'm just kidding. I'm getting mom. I love it.
I think
I thought about your mom right away.
No. I love my mom.
I think I
moved to
prefer
Arizona
Miami
because of it.
I think I prefer Miami. If I was to verse off LA versus Miami, I'm going Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you don't like LA clubs either. We've talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you not shut up one.
No, 2. And by the way, they're about to push it to 4 or
Really?
3 or 4. The law's coming.
That's
in right
better.
now.
That's better.
Yeah.
LA?
Yep.
That's better.
No, it is not, bro. That
Why
was the
is it
one
not
thing.
better?
That was the one thing I liked about America. Like objectively, we need a cutoff, dude. Like when I come to Europe, 5, 6, 7 a.m.
What time
I
are you
have.
going to a club?
I'll
What
go.
time do you
I'll
pull
go.
up?
I will go at 12:15. I'll leave at 2.
And you're happy?
Well, that's just him. He doesn't
funny, like-
represent. Yeah, but you don't represent the.
Well, we got stuff to do.
No, but you
We
don't
gotta go to
represent
work.
the average club. And by the way, like just every city still does go to 8, 7, 6, whatever. They just do it in their own ways.
Yeah,
Miami
yeah.
goes to 11 and then space.
Yeah.
New York goes to Brooklyn to output or to the parties there. LA's all about house parties.
parties,
Yeah.
When you leave the club, you go to the hills.
I think that's what
Which I also like.
bro.
You
Oh,
think-
then-
whoa.
I love
Hot
house
take.
parties.
Hot
What,
take,
what,
dude.
what?
You're the
What's that?
first person I've heard say that.
What?
It's that same thing of like that.
Wait, why do you hate him?
You don't like house parties?
In LA? No.
No, what
LA.
he's saying makes sense because
Why?
Because it's a status
It's
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I want just the music and vibes. That's what I want. The energy. I don't want to have a conversation with someone about how many followers I got or what I do.
Who's having those conversations?
You'd be surprised, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, I went to one when I was in LA. Me and Tommy Temper, right?
Yep.
We pulled up to this fucking, I don't know, we're just out. Look, in this big house, right? We're like, fuck it, we're going out. We're going to this house party. Bro, we just stood outside this house looking like fucking rats looking for the cheese behind the gate, bro. Like,
Okay,
get in.
that's the word.
And it's like, what
bad.
the fuck is going on?
bad.
Like, I'm big Ethan here.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah,
go
yeah,
back to
no,
my
100%.
I'm gonna go back to my hotel room, bro. This is shit. What am I doing?
We have a minute and a half outside a party.
This is what
If
I'm
there's-
saying.
I mean,
Yes.
he's. I'm gonna be honest. He's pretty much. He's good.
Yeah.
he's good. But we still have even run into some like if
But
we're
then-
going to like a Leo or a fucking like someone's like
These
crazy-
fucking gerbils just wait outside.
I get it,
Waiting, bro.
I get it. It makes sense. But dude, something about like the comfortability of house parties, actually having the ability to have a conversation with someone and then go dance.
I
If
was
you want
gonna-
to get a shot. Like
Yeah.
I like the mix and match.
I get
No,
it,
house
I get
parties
it.
are the best.
I'm
House
gonna
parties are the
I'm gonna
best.
compare your house parties to our afters, we call it. we call it afters, right? You might end up at an afters in the kitchen with someone till 7 a.m.
Yeah.
That's happened a lot.
I'll do
right?
that.
Yeah, okay.
That's cool.
So
That
Your
is
bars
better.
are sick out here.
So I've done that a lot, right? Me and Harry are really good at afters. I'd say we are.
No, but if you're in LA and you're in that crowd
Yeah.
that's throwing the parties, it's a different
Okay,
vibe.
yeah,
So like I mean, dude, some of these like houses are insane. I mean, being in some like, dude, I was at we'll bleep it out, but I was at house.
Okay. Yep.
Means what, $4 billion? Well, now it's probably $100 billion after the fucking day. But he was worth $4 billion like last week. But this motherfucker's house is
it?
It's insane.
Yeah,
I mean, it's insane. It looks like you're at a resort. It's got entire rooms built just around snacks. Every snack you could ever make, the size of this room. Snacks
That's cool.
everywhere.
That's what Simon's doing to his house.
Hey, do you guys get this out here? I didn't get this until I was in LA, but the first conversation starter is like, "Oh, what do you do?"
Yes.
That's weird.
Yes, you don't just go.
This is what I'm
You don't
saying.
you don't just speak like friends, right?
Because you're trying to establish who
Yeah.
you are and
Yeah.
if I want to spend time with
Like the one thing I remember we did the Miami fight, right? For Jake and Gibb, right? But me, you, and Mike sort of were doing the backstage. But the one thing, like, you didn't really know me at that point, really. But like the one thing you guys, I've always said it different. You can just sit and have a conversation with.
Yeah.
Like we just fucking cut it up, had a
Yeah.
convo, and that was it. Whereas
Yeah.
you go to LA and these people are like, so what do you do?
How many followers?
I do try to avoid the what do you do question. I will say though, because I also fucking hate it, but there's merit in that question. I do. I
get it.
Yeah, what do you do makes sense to ask. Just not.
I wouldn't. You know
But
what? You know what I
what's
try
your
to do?
level?
I
It's
try
a
to
fire
say. I
question.
try to say it differently.
Yes, this is what I was.
You know.
You know when someone's asking you, what do you do, as if to say, if you're
I'm not
answering,
wasting my
if
time.
you're answering
Yeah.
what I want,
Yeah.
then I'm not.
The intent
Yes,
in the question
yes,
can be
yes,
felt. It's careful. You got to be careful how you ask it.
Yeah.
Delivery.
I like to get to know the person before I get
Sure.
to know the
Sure.
craft.
Sure. But
Because that's
a lot of what people do sometimes isn't great in what they do. Like, what?
yeah, true. But like, if I were at a party, why the fuck do I care how you're paying your bills?
Okay,
Ah,
but
so
that's
what's your question? What's your question?
Bro, I'll make a joke. I'll
Yeah.
break the ice. Like if it was you, I'll be like, "Why are you wearing that shirt right now?" Like I would.
Yeah,
talk
you look for something where there's a story.
why would you say that?
Wow, man.
What's
because I
wrong
would
with
think
it?
about the Sidemen or SD man. I don't know.
SD, man.
Small dick man.
Yeah, I'd be like, "What's going on with the Pecker, dude? Like, what's happening?" Like, or if he has an accent, I'm like, "Oh, where are you from?" Like, I would get to know him, and then if he starts talking about what he's into, and it goes into that, I'm like, "Oh, what do you do?"
yeah, safe.
That's cool. But like, LA is like, "Excuse me, hi. I noticed here you're wearing Versace. What do you do for a living?"
Interesting.
Yeah, but we know. But the thing that changes though is that we know that. Like I exist in a swamp that I know is a swamp.
Yeah.
I exist under a sun that is a toxic LA sun that shines 24/7 no matter what. Well, 12/7, sorry, because it does go down at some point, but it's always shining.
Yeah.
Because I know that. I know what I'm fucking in. I know
Yeah.
what I'm in is a toxic, silicone infused hellhole of sex, drugs, and mayhem.
It's so
I
so
know
yo. As
that.
you guys know, I moved to Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
and like that move was so good for me personally, my mental health, my energy, my work, everything, and I get the stories from them being now
Yeah.
removed from LA and being very in LA at one point. Noise, chatter,
yeah,
mean that?
drama.
What do you mean that?
Gossip. No, hold up. You still live in LA. I'm not talking about you being involved in the scene. Even him is like he's removed, like sort of.
Yeah.
But I hear just what's just happening, and
You say
The
that,
whole
but
lot of
you
nonsense.
say that, but you also ask me a lot. You'll like ask me about it. So it's not
See, this is-
complete.
but
I'll ask you what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm interested in what you're doing because you're in it, but nah, you
but
still have
also-
a.
but
You're from
also-
Connecticut, bro.
yes.
You like you know.
But also, like at the same time, like I said this on the Gideon episode that we just did. There are ways to exist in that city without being a
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
fact.
Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
let's be honest, dude. From a actual place, LA is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's,
of
it's,
course.
it's,
the
it's-
weather is
A
insane.
lot of the
Beautiful.
people are in it that are the
Stunning.
issue. Yeah.
it might
Stunning.
be one of the best places to live. If you subtract the scene,
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
it might be one of the best places to live. Like,
And
on
there's
the
some
planet.
other issues.
Even
There's
the people-
there's some problems with taxes right now. The government kind of is fucked up. But honestly, I think and I'm sure you guys will agree with this, I think as a society, we pay way too much attention to shit that really doesn't affect us as much as we say it does. You know what I'm saying? I pay 54% of my money to fucking taxes every year.
Horrific.
54% of every dollar I make goes to fucking taxes.
I'd
But
drink
I'm not
more vodka.
but I'm not sitting there like no, but I'm not sitting there like, oh damn, I wish
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. When's the last time you heard me complain about taxes? They said, yo, send X amount of No, because there are some people who won't go to a certain place because of the tax rate.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. So I'm fine with that.
What's going on right now?
What?
What are you, I just,
Has nothing to do with you.
Yeah?
I know it sounded like that, but it really doesn't.
what are you doing?
I'm just talking about
I'm your boy. We're friends. Logan.
Don't put another cap on
it has
that.
nothing to do with you. It's
Cap.
just there are
Cap,
people.
dude.
Look how many caps you're holding while you're capping. Isn't that crazy? He's juggling caps while he's capping.
Manifested the
I've
cap.
never seen that before.
Wearing a cap, holding caps.